So it's time for our weekly Bitcoin technical analysis, guys. Let's see where we stand as we enter the week. As always, my name is Wade Teamer, and this is your Digit Hustle News. Now, last week, we started to use the dollar currency index as an indicator of Bitcoin's potential price action. It was last week when we discovered that the strength of the dollar is playing out a very strong uptrend as indicated here. Now, on the monthly, we can see right away the dollar is sustaining its momentum from November, now sitting at a level of 96.5. What I find interesting, though, is that the inflation numbers from last week have not had an effect on this chart yet. But as we know, in the long run, guys, what the results of that is going to be. Now, on the monthly for Bitcoin, guys, I'll admit it's not looking as pretty as we may want it to be. Again, the news of inflation only had a minimal effect on the markets. As we can see, we are still in the red with 18 days remaining in the monthly candle. Now, because of the recent dips, which can be seen more vividly on the weekly, those recent dips here have put the 20-day moving average closer into play when it comes to the Bitcoin price on the monthly time frame, guys. That puts our new price floor at about 34,000. Now, I don't believe that we will dip that low, and I'll show you why. Moving back over to the dollar currency index on the weekly time frames, guys, we can see that we are approaching a very strong level of resistance at the 97.5 range. This indicates to me that the rally that we are seeing, guys, with the dollar could start to move sideways by the end of the week, or it could completely reverse and come back down to test its own moving average at the 92.5 level or around the 93 level. Now, if this scenario were to play out, it would definitely be in favor of Bitcoin's price, because if we go to the weekly for Bitcoin, we have a very strong support level being created at 40,000. So right now, we sit at 47K going into the week. $5,000 movements in Bitcoin, guys, happen quite frequently. So the rest of this week is very crucial. Now, my upside target for the week is 53K. If we can get to 53K, I would consider us in a safe territory for a continued move to the upside. Now, we could also play into my downside target, which is 40,000. This would be most likely contingent upon the dollar currency index finishing out its bullish trend. Now, ultimately, guys, what I feel is going on is that, and I'll pull up the monthly here to illustrate, we are closely resembling 2020. In 2020, the price action of December was decent. Okay, it was pretty decent, but it didn't reach any of the called for price targets that everyone was aiming for throughout the year. That would eventually come in the next month of January. Specifically, January 25th was the final bottom for 2021, guys. Since then, none of the top assets in the space have returned to those prices. Okay. So, what does that tell us? Well, if we are to repeat 2020, guys, then the time to buy is right now. It's commonly known in the financial markets that institutions like to stock up on asset purchases at the beginning of the year. All that buying is why, in the last couple of years, guys, Q1 has been just as impressive as Q4. Now, again, I believe that we are doing a repeat of 2020, guys, with twice the amount of volume and twice the institutional interest. Plus, on the technical analysis side, I don't see the dollar having enough momentum to continue this rally past the 100 level. Okay? I just don't see it. And I strongly doubt it will occur over the next few months. So, if we are proven correct, then we are in the last weeks of this bear cycle. The dollar is weakening, and more governments and institutions are looking into the entire digital asset economy. And the first name that they see is Bitcoin. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you never miss another one. Also, If you're new to crypto, Abra, Crypto.com, FTX, and Coinbase links are in the description. And as always, guys, before we leave every video, I want you to have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, we making this money. I'll see y'all in the next one.